Okay, there we go. Kutaisi masterarms server, and I have an afternoon free. So what better to do than to just fly around and have some fun with Apache. Note that I have exceptionally little training in the Apache. I'm not proficient in any systems here, or can fly the Apache the way you're supposed to fly it, but I give it a go anyway. So off we will go shortly. And we have a liftoff. We have a decent amount of different targets to our west of Kutaisi, consisting of trucks, BMPs, and few tanks. I believe it is T-55s. And we're carrying 8 Hellfires. We are having Hellfires. We're carrying 8 Hellfires on their inner pylons, and we have 2 on each side on the outer pylons as well. Trim a little bit here. Trim a little bit more. So we can get some speed to the target. And we have still kind of, I wouldn't say crappy weather, because I really like bad weather, or interesting weather, I should put it like that. I mean, it's really interesting to fly when we have weather like this, and not just standard, regular, nice weather. Especially now when the front or clouds are moving, so we have actually showering coming in from the it's going to be south. Is it south or west? I think that's west. Where do we have the trucks? They are on an island in the middle of the river here, to our left side. I'm going to ingress low altitude into the woods here. Try to stay low and masked as long as possible. And I hope George is going to help us in the front seat once we get closer to the target area, or closer to a good fire position here. Yeah, I think we can reduce our speed here. Slow this bird down. Try to trim it off a little bit. Alright. See if George can spot anything from here. Bring out the interface. Guns, Hellfire. Yep, you're good.
Aircraft's armed. Deslaving.
Can you see any targets here? Yep. Where might we have them? Here we have.
Laser on. Engaging.
They are quite far away. See if I can keep the aircraft steady here, or the helicopter steady. Technically, I think it's still an aircraft. Not 100% sure about that. Please correct me if I'm wrong. That was a long flight for a Hellfire. I guess I can shorten the distance here. What did we do? 47%. I would say he's probably toast.
And saved.
Alright, let's go to our right side here. See if we can move a little bit closer to our targets. I'm going to do this quite easy and not very fast flying, so I'm going to keep this default trimming. I'm just going to take this very slowly. And it starts to rain again. Oops, maybe a little bit too close to that tree. Oop, I think we were good. Here comes the weather in front, or the in the front weather system coming in. It would be really nice if the rain wipers on the aircraft actually would work, but they do not. They don't have any function in DCS. And it's the same in Microsoft Flight Simulator. They do not have a function there either, so I don't even understand why you program all of those small bits and parts when you actually can't use the wiper. And it's another thing that's exceptionally funny, and a small detail I would correct as fast as freaking possible if I were the developer, and that is, it's raining through the cockpit. And this is not the only aircraft. It's the same thing in the Hornet, same thing in the Viper, and even if you're parked at a hard stand in a shelter, it's raining inside the shelter as well. Quite freaking amazing, actually. I mean, you can spend hours in developing a window wiper for an aircraft, but you can't solve the basic, which is most important.
Aircraft's armed and deslaving. And deslaving.
Come on.
And deslaving.
You should be able to pick up the targets here.
I'm deslaved.
No. Apparently not. Okay, let's move in a bit closer then. Rain and snow. A nice combo.
And slave. Blazing. Engaging.
See if this finds the target.
Target lost.
Ah, gosh.
Firing.
Is it lost or did it find it? No, it's lost.
Lasers off.
Come on.
Deslaved.
Why?
Lasers off.
We don't want the BMPs. I want you to
Deslaved.
go for the trucks. Come on.
Tracking target. Slaving.
Come on. Truck.
Tracking target.
They are right in front of you. How can you not see them? It's there.
I'm deslaved.
Come on, we have your truck.
Target in sight. Laser on. Hellfire's up.
Yep, go.
Roger, engaging. Lasers off. Good. And sleep.
Come on, next truck. Next truck, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Fast, fast, fast. There we have another one. Ba-doom.
Engaging. Lasers off.
Good, next target.
Empty slate.
Come on. Truck, truck.
Laser on. Engaging.
Fire.
Lasers off. Those are good hits.
Yep, it is.
And slave. Deslaving.
Come on, next target.
Blazing.
Yeah, I could probably take that out with a with a gun, but
Lasers off. Good effects, good effects.
yep, good effects, good effects. All right, let's move slightly to the right and go lower, so we're not get engaged by the BMPs. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Hellfires left. What? We should have used the guns on the trucks and the Hellfires on the BMPs, of course. That would have been the smart move to do. I ain't gonna move very much closer than this. Try to stabilize ourselves here. Oh, you boop. It's difficult to fly when it's raining. Come on.
I'm deslaved.
Do you see any BMPs? You do.
Laser on. Engaging.
Fire will. Oh, come on. It's really difficult to fly when you can actually not see the... Okay, did we hit that one or did we not hit it? Apparently we did not hit it.
Lasers off.
That's good. Great job.
Blazing.
Yep. Come on.
Firing.
I have very few reference here when I'm trying to stay in one spot. Didn't we hit that one either? How is that freaking possible? It's on an island right smacked in the river. I mean, it should be very easy to spot that target.
Lasers off. I'm deslaved. Laser on. Roger,
Boom.
engaging.
And there it's tracking at least.
Lasers
Oh
off.
no,
Good
now we
effects,
have
good
it.
effects.
Good effects. Okay,
Slaving.
we have 3
Empty
left,
slave.
so we should be able to take out at least those.
Blazing.
Come on.
Firing.
Hovering a little bit higher then.
Lasers off.
Yep,
Target
nice.
destroyed. Slaving.
2 Hellfires left.
Blazing. Engaging.
Which means we need to go to Kutaisen and rearm for the tanks. If we're able to hit all the targets here.
Lasers off.
Alright,
Good
nice.
effects, good effects.
Good effects, good effects.
I'm
Alright,
deslaved.
last one.
Blazing. Engaging.
Let's hope we hit that one as well.
Lasers
Hey,
off.
nice.
Good effects, good effects.
Alright.
Dewast. And saved.
Alright, let's go back to Kutaisi. Oh, we need to have some sort of map, please. Straight ahead. And bring up the aircraft page here. I need the engine. Well, I have actually the torque in my helmet sight, but I prefer to have it in the MFD as well. Oh, it's windy as crap. We're like flying sideways here. We're on the right track at least. Yeah, my nose is pointing in slightly different direction than the airport, but it's probably due to the wind. At least we have Kutaisi in the right area here. And we're out from the rain, coming into Kutaisi. Kutaisi traffic, ugly 2-1 coming in from the southeast for landing at ramp east. Alright, we're soon there. Power lines going under. Yup. And trees right behind that one. Perfect. And we're going up again. And we're back inside the rain again. Very interesting weather today. Interesting weather to fly in. And apparently it affects the sensors and George's ability to keep lock on target or actually see targets. It appears. Alright, maybe we should start to slow down here. We take a trip around the airport. Since it's so beautiful weather over Kutaisi, we can do a little bit of a sightseeing then. right. Coming towards the threshold soon at runway 07. And we're going to follow that taxiway over crossing 07 to ramp north, and then we're going to follow the taxiway all the way down to runway 25, where we're going to land at ramp east. That is the plan. What do we have inside here? It's Tomcat. We have ramp north. And we're soon at runway 25, we can slow down. No traffic, as we can see. We're crossing 2507. We're going to land straight ahead at ramp east. And the wind is coming from to our right. We have a windsock over there, so that would put us fairly in this location here. Preferably on the tarmac. There we go. And we're down. We should rearm them. Ground crew, rearm. I don't think we need that many with us, so we can remove that one to keep the aircraft a little bit more lighter.
Request rearming.
We just wait for the rearming. Yep, the wreck is gone. We're going to remove that one or not? Yep. Good job. Kudos traffic aggregate 2-1 taking up from ramp east due east. Alright. Let's go and find those tanks. If you're going to be able to spot the tanks, that's another question. I don't need to be this high. We can go lower and faster. On the east side of Kutaisi it's actually not that much trees, so we can go probably low and pretty fast towards the target area. I think we are on a direct course, more or less. We go low again. The vision is blurry as F. The rain does not keep, and it does not help it at all. Alright, looks like we have a lot of trees in front and less to the left, so let's go more to the left. I want to keep as low as possible. There is actually no reason for it, it's just more fun to fly low. Fly lower, as long as you're not hitting the ground. See, here is an opening between the trees, we can take that one. And it's also, of course, good practice to fly low as often as possible with a helicopter like this. I mean, that's the fun part with flying a helicopter. If you fly it in DCS or Microsoft Flight Simulator, I mean, it's the same. It's nice to be low and fast, or low and faster. Alright, preferably I would not like to come in directly over the target, but I think we should be okay in this area here. "23 feet. Turning right between the trees here. It's an opening over here, yep. Good. We have some power lines. Okay. Yeah, I think we keep straight forward here. Should come down to the river in this direction. I think we have the tanks to our left side. Yep, there the river is coming up here. Right. We're going to brake fast here. Ooh, maybe a little bit ugly. Ugly than uglier, but at least we braked fast. And it's still piss poor visibility. Alright. We're heading over to the other side. We can probably bring up George again.
Aircraft's armed.
Yep.
And sleep.
And there we have the tanks. They can be nasty from time to time. T-52. Going to move over, slightly going to descend here, a little bit lower. I would preferably come up to the patches of trees that we have slightly in front of our aircraft. I would like to do, and lower, much more lower. We could probably point the nose towards the targets here. We are close enough. Come on, George, help me out
And
here.
slaving. I'm deslaved.
Do you find a target? Yep,
Laser
T-55.
on.
Fire at will.
Engaging.
I'm not going to stand exactly still for this one. Or maybe not. Or maybe I will.
Lasers off.
Well, that was
Target destroyed.
one less.
And slave. Deslaving.
I have
Blazing.
at least 3 I can see.
Engaging.
Fire. It's a hard time keeping the aircraft still here.
Lasers off.
Alright, one more.
Deslaving.
Come on, George.
Blazing. Firing.
Let's hope this one hits.
Lasers off.
Yeah, good.
And slave.
Alright, last
Blazing.
one.
Roger,
Fire.
engaging. Lasers off.
Alright.
Good effects on target.
I hope that's all of them. We move a little bit closer to see.
Slaving. Deslaving.
Let's have George take a peek. He can't find
And
more
slave.
targets.
I'm deslaved.
No. Which means we probably took out all of them.
Slaving. And slave. Deslaving.
Nope.
Aircraft safe.
And we all, that was all of them. Right, let's check out. And then heading back to Kutaisi for this flight, I guess. You can see 4 smoke piles, which should count them all. Or otherwise I'm going to get real surprised. Alright, coming up on our right hand side. We're reducing power and altitude a bit. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that was all. Yep. No tank went into the water, and no one is hiding somewhere, anywhere. Nope. I'm pretty sure I would have felt that if we had a tank hiding here somewhere. But you never know. It's very tricky when they go into the water. Almost impossible to take them out with a hellfire. At least I haven't succeeded doing that. No, that was all of them. What happened to the... No, I thought the bridge was cut off, but it was just a snow bank on the end of the bridge, which is a little bit hard to see flying here. Alright. Well, that's all of them. Back to Kutaisi. Let's see what I can see with my little eyes. Going as fast as possible. I had to recenter VR. Oh, it was actually good. Alright, coming up here. Whoa! Alright, slow and fast, or fast and low. Going between the trees. And 16 feet. Is it actually feet? 16 feet? Feels much lower than that. On the other hand, I'm from a country which uses metric, so 1 feet. I know what a feet is, but it's a little bit more difficult for me to, add up all the feet. 2 feet, 3 feet, and how high that actually is. It's a little bit difficult. Right, so we have Kutaisi pretty much on our nose. We have a wind from our left side, so we get pushed a little bit. We need probably to compensate that more, as we can see in the bracket here. I'm kind of dirty flying here. Yeah, prefer to go lower. Just because it's fun, nothing else. Aircraft is safe. We had a tree on that side. And the phone is ringing. Guess they don't know I'm flying in DCS. Between the trees. Should stop flying. So tilted. Rather put the helicopter's nose towards the wind. I have flown a few simulators, real simulators, Class D full motion simulators with or for helicopters. And I can't actually remember I needed to do, as I'm not an actually helicopter pilot, licensed one, can't actually remember that you had to use so much compensation on the pedals when it was wind, at least not when you had forward momentum as we have now. We are flying at 120 knots, shouldn't be that affected by the wind coming in from our left side. If I'm wrong and you are right, please correct me. As I said, I'm not a pilot at all. I'm working on it, but at the time I'm not a pilot. And even when I'm going to be a pilot, I'm still not going to fly helicopters or fighter jets. Kutaisi coming up shortly. We are near. I think that is one of the... is that a road or is it the... No, that's train. Tracks for a train? Alright. Oh, here is Kutaisi.
Rotor RPM 5.
Oh, yeah. We need to slow down pretty fast. We have to take one circle around the pad here. It wasn't the track at all, it was actually the defense line around Kutaisi, or defend, or what you call the fence around Kutaisi. That's how it is when visibility is poor. So we're going to turn the bird towards the wind, and then we're going to set it down on the apron here. Preferably we have plenty of room. I think we're good here. Yeah, it's a nice spot here. And we're down. Alright, that's it. I'm going off to do some other things. Maybe check who is actually calling me. Alright, goodbye.